Howdy everybody, let's do Bury Me Beneath the Willow. We're going to do this in at 150 BPM, but that's going to be double time, out of the key of G. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so we started that off with what in my brain I think of a Bobby Hicks lick. Might be other few historians out there that can correct me on that, but I do know that Bobby used this a lot, and especially on some of those really cool bluegrass album band records. And so all it is a big flurry of notes. It's just a really quick G scale. 1, 2, see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And really, you just want to come in on that 1 with the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Right? And so, to me, that's more of a statement than of, look out, here we go, than a perfectly timed out lick. But it's just a G scale. With a slide at the end. And I skip an A there. Just to add in a slide at the end. No. So that's just and then jump over to the B, C, and then slide up from this C sharp basically up to a D. Okay? You can also just add in the A note and skip that slide. So that would just be G scale, A, B, C, D, except getting it on one bow stroke. Okay? And then once you get up to your D, play a G against your D. That's the lick there, as you put an E against that G. Just a quick D against the G. Okay, and then it's just a, and so all you're doing is holding the G note while you're playing a D and an E. Da 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 da. Okay, and then you go to a fifth, so a B against the F sharp, to push it down into the C chord. And then the same spacing between the C and the G note here. So play a fourth on that G and the C. Okay? And then play an E against a C for a sixth. G, A, G, E. And that's the melody notes. You're just holding the C here note as basically a drum. And then come over and catch a fourth, a growly D against a G. And so there's lots of ways to play this. Your goal is to get to an open A note. So it's like... so it's a... So it's a B, G, D against the G, and then come over to play the A and B. D, G, G by itself, to a B, to a C, to a B, to an A. And then anytime there's a long held note, you can always add in just a little bit more melody around it to kind of keep the tune moving forward. So here we go like... And that's just a F sharp, E, D. And I think I'm sliding down on that F sharp. Just to get ready, and then you're ready to go back into the melody. That's the other thing you can do, is you can go... to C, B, and a double up on that A versus an open A. And just run down the D scale. G, F sharp, E, D. You know, that's all the same notes in the G scale as well if you just start from A and go to D. Okay? And then we kick off again. So that's exactly the same. And that's a G against a B. Then. Okay, G against a B, and then you just go down on the G scale, down to a D, and then back up to G. F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay? And so, and then the other thing that you can do, so I played it again, and did a few other things like this. Let's see. You can bring it in like this. How about... you can play each of those notes against an open D, like... Or if that gets monotonous, maybe you just play one B, open D, and slide it up. Slide the C up to C sharp. Maybe 2 notes in there. So it's a B, D, C, D, then C sharp D. Okay, that's a few things you can try. So some people hold out an A note there. We talked about that in the last video. So hold that A longer. Instead of going to that G, just hold that A. And so that's a note against a C. Repeat it again. G against a C. Down to a 6, so E against a C. Same thing, except just holding out that A. And then the ending. You can do the same thing. You can also, a lot of times in these fiddle tunes, you do little flourishes at the end. So you could do something like, let's say, where was that? Something to bring it out. You play past the end of the melody and little twiddly bits there, you know. So something like that would be, let's see, so that's just like a G, G, F sharp, and then just run up the scale, G sharp, G, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, E, A, G, and then maybe give it a little fullness to adding that 6th on there. That might turn it into a 6. So adding a B against a G. Something like that. The other thing you can do is what I did was whenever you come out to the middle of those sections, you know, we'll go through it like. You can do a slide up to 3rd position. And so all that is a kind of you know, the kind of double stoppy, kind of Hicksy sort of thing. So that's just a G against a D there with the 4th. G, D. And then G against a B. Okay. B against a D, so this is just 3rd position. And then lay down this note here, this finger, against the B, up top has to make it a C. And then this note here is a whole step above D, so it's going to be playing an E. So it's really the same thing as right here, playing a C against an open E. No cool? Okay? And so it's. And that is just the 4th with the D. A against a D. Okay. And then to add a little more interest and keep the tune moving forward, you can throw in a little extra melody lick there, like that. So open D, slide down with your third out of D or second finger, F sharp, E, D, and that sets you up ready to go again. So all together it'd be like if we were in the C chord. That's not exactly what I did. Let me try to do exactly what I did. Okay? You can also bring it back in like that, right? So you've done this. So that's just a D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, C sharp, D. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, so I think that's enough of Willow, and we'll see you next time.